That's a lot of stuff, dude. Whoa! Sorry, I got scared. I will equip the other pistol as well. Can you just chill out, dude? I'm saving you. I'm your doppelganger. This game is renowned for being difficult Kappa face. I guess, like, I don't know. I'm very mad at gamers just constantly. But I've seen a lot of discourse about how, like, you know, the game is not hard. Like, literally, I mean, okay, I'm gonna bite the hand that feeds a little bit here. But I get annoyed because the way the criticism works online for a lot of people is like, you know, hey, this thing that I loved, people won't believe me if I say that I love it. Instead, I have to say my #1 criticism about it. Otherwise, people won't take me seriously. So, like, half of these conversations just become circle jerks about, like, one banal piece of, you know, suboptimal whatever that they don't like about the game. So, like, all I have seen is, like, yeah, it was pretty good, but too easy. Pretty good, but too easy. Pretty good, but too easy. Like, over and over and over again. And I'm like, you know, I mean, I don't disagree that it's easy. But it's, I don't know, it's like, for me, to some extent, it's like reading a book and being like, well, the vocabulary wasn't that impressive. Like, it's a corrosive weakness. Sure, why not? It's not like we have a robot next to us that shoots poison. It's a criticism on a technical level of something that I appreciate. I don't want to say on an artistic level because it sounds patronizing, but I appreciate on a different level. You know, I'm more playing it for the experience, not even so much the story, but for like the freeform kind of character. You know, the way that you can have agency over the world. I don't really care that, you know, they should up the difficulty so you gotta shoot a dude in the head 4 times instead of 3 times. But maybe I'm being needlessly reductive. Sorry, we're barred from entry. Also, my other issue is like, unsealed door, please. Is this a Dark Souls door? Miyazaki? Hold on. I'm going to Seattle for the Amazon interview loop. Any advice? Nah, dude. Good luck. That's exciting. You can work at Amazon, like me, sort of. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. I see it all the time, you know, when I made fun of other streamers who are not like me because I'm a cool streamer. And they like, you know, a new game comes out and they play 90 hours of it in 7 days and then complain about how there's nothing to play. It's kind of very analogous to the way I feel about this, where I'm like, you know, you min-max, Google, go to the subreddit, look up guides on the weapon with the best DPS and where to find it, and then, you know, complain later that it's too easy. Excuse me. How do I get there from here? How do I make you feel? How do I tell you what your heart is telling me? Follow the road. Is this a road? Is this allowed? Hold on. Activate alarm? That's okay. Short? Okay. I mean, short, I would, I can understand that. The road. Why didn't you say so? Not this way that we want to go. This way. Please go into the building. I've been barred. I don't have Chastity's hideaway key. Will you play Outer Worlds DLC that comes out? Honestly, my expectation is that yes, I would. Most of the time, I do not, but I'm having a great time. It's a very easy game to stream. It does 95% of the work for you. This is you guys are levying unfair criticisms at me right now. Most of the time when people are like, "Will you play the DLC?" I'd say absolutely not. Because I know myself. This time, I'm saying there's a chance. So we can't take that way, obviously. Who needs legs, dude? It's not a fear of heights. It's not a phobia if you have a rational fear of heights. I keep breaking my legs. That's not a phobia. That's called good common sense. You'll all forget about the Evangelion podcast when March Medeanus comes around. I promise you that. Save your Patreon bucks for March 2020.
Oh, hey, don't point that thing at me.
Hello, sir?
Heads up, jackass!
Clean cycle back to industrial stain.
Nope. Miss me.
Scour toxin neutralized.
You got this, right, dude? I'm looting. Stop! I'm looting! Hold on, did I turn on caps lock? I didn't. Look, will we do March Medeanus? I don't know. It's a joke that I don't have the good sense to put a pin in. However, don't say he'll get a few movies in, realized how bad they are, and stop. I have an unlimited willingness to watch bad content. It's good content that I'm hesitant to watch. Because bad content, I get to feel smarter than the movie. Good content, you know, I'm at the whims of the storyteller.
Got it!
Great work, boys. That's why you like Ari Aster films? This is bait. If you're smart enough to know Ari Aster's name, you're too smart to be resorting to low-hanging bait like that on the internet. Go do what all other bored intellectuals do and get a PhD. Then return to my chat, top right. Still a long run.
You're going down! You gotta get past that arm!
Sanitize.
You gotta get past that armor.
Coming.
What if I have a PhD already? I'm proud of you.
Substance is resistant to cleaning efforts.
Excuse me, can you corrode his armor, please? Master Chief, this isn't your game. Got him. I have a master's of science. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of anybody that takes their education seriously. Absolutely. What if I only have a medical doctorate? I don't even have an answer for that. I'm too dumb to even understand where you go past a medical doctorate. Do you guys know, by the way, so I don't mean to offend anybody with what I'm about to say. I was on Twitter today. I had no idea, Astrology was back. When did this happen? Because I thought, you know, I hear you saying it never left, but like I felt like it kinda left. Like I didn't hear about it for like a long, long time. Which is, you know, partly the social groups I suppose I run in. But like, it's like back on Twitter and like young people, not all young people obviously, but like I see like tweets that are like, you know, my dead ass reaction when Mercury's in retrograde. And it's like, you know, Kim Kardashian, but she's like photoshopped and holding a gun and says, "Can you stop?" or something like that. And I'm like, it has like 100,000 likes. Some of it is tongue-in-cheek, but it is weird. Tongue-in-cheek in what tongue-in-cheek like, I don't really believe this, but it's fun to pretend, or tongue-in-cheek like, hey, we're making jokes about this, and if anybody that's not in our group asks, it's ironic, but if they are in our group, we're becoming radicalized. I've seen two different types of irony in online, you know, communities. One is like, hey, we're making a joke at the expense of people who believe dumb stuff, because who could possibly believe that? The other one is like, ha ha ha, we're pretending to be stupid, but really we believe this stuff. That's true, I am a Sagittarius. The tweet I specifically saw today, though, was talking about Sagittariuses and said, have you ever noticed how all Sagittariuses have an equine look to their face? And then they posted the picture of Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus where they look a little horse-like. And I was like, I don't really think... Look, I'm not saying looking horsey is like a bad thing, for one. You know, but A, I'm a Sagittarius. I don't look very horse-like. And then also, Sagittarius isn't like a horse. It's is it a centaur? I get that that's like half man, half horse, but it's not a horse's face. It's a man's face and a horse's legs. Hey, I thought you were on my team. Horse's face, man's torso, horse's legs. No. Well, actually, that, I mean, I know that's not true, but for real, I was about to actually argue with that. How does he hold the bow? Dummy. I'm the dummy. Anyway, like, you're entitled to believe whatever you want to believe. Obviously. I'm just saying. I didn't realize... Like, sometimes, you know, when I'm waiting for, like, coffee or something, I'll pick up the, like, local Vancouver newspapers. And there'll be, like, a horoscope section. I thought it was kind of like a hipster, ooh, the Hammer of Olympus? the Hammer of Olympus? I thought it was like a hipster thing where people were like, we don't really believe in this stuff. That's more like my grandmother believes in it. Hammer of Olympus. Now I'm... Mercury! Hey! What the? Oh my god. I'll go back. Starting to realize that that is not the case, and it's like if you like use the horoscope as a way to interpret and contextualize, you know, the events that happen in your life, I think that's even, might I even suggest, potentially wholesome. But if you, it's only when you're like, hey, stop making fun of Ted Bundy. He was a Taurus. He can't control that energy. It's like people who believe in Myers-Briggs. I mean, dude, I don't know. I mean, I agree with you, but I don't want to go in on it because I know a lot of, you know, people have their Myers-Briggs type in their Twitter bio, and I don't want to, like, insult them for no reason. You know, I've kind of already made a few enemies over the course of today's show. I don't know my Myers-Briggs type. Is definitely... I was gonna say, I'm certainly an I. On I versus E, I'm definitely an I. I don't know any of the other ones, but I do know that when I see it on Twitter, I only see INTJ and INTP. I feel like I have never seen someone have a Myers-Briggs personality profile in their Twitter profile that was not I. I've never seen someone be like, by the way, my Myers-Briggs type means I'm an extrovert. I think it's because extroverts don't get Twitter. They go outside, which is why I'm definitely an I. You're LMAO? I'm LMFAO. Party Rock is in the house tonight.
Sanitization incoming.
FAO Schwartz. It's a deep cut. That's the, I mean, it's a real toy store, but it's also the toy store from Big. Dude, by the way, Kate and I watched the first episode of Queer Eye in Japan. If you had asked me how can you make Queer Eye a better show, could not have come up with a viable answer. I would have been like, it's not possible. Excuse me. I would like to, I guess it is up here. It is possible by putting it in Japan. It's added a nice little level of spice to the show because, honestly, I feel like a lot of Japan's cultural uniqueness, particularly when it comes to, you know, fashion and your role in society as you get older, it benefits from the open approach that these guys have. I made it to the... Oh, I didn't mean the Dennis Hopper there. It's a David Lynch reference.
My time to shine. Sterling is this unit's middle name.
Just stomp on the insects, brother. Oh, they're back! Got him. Okay. F5 me. Kate, are you gonna stream today?
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
I just want Thor's hammer, please. I just wanted Thor's hammer. Also, where are you? Can you make yourself known?
Reminder, large jobs take Sam longer to clean.
Wonder why they call it.
You're a marauder.
Ain't really a peak. It's, you know, 2 peaks.
You are not Sam.
Go watch for feelings.
just that easy. That's just disgusting. Why is Sam so... He's like erotic in the way that he sprays these guys down. I'm not saying I'm not for it. It's just, he's got a very powerful energy. Yo, you look at him when he sprays, look at him and tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to Dennis Hopper. I was trying to break it down. Alright, you guys are doing great. Keep it up. Little flanking maneuver. You drop kick him and then I'll take out the trash. Ah! Get him, Samuel!
One order of frickin' fan coming up. Resuming passive mode.
Man, this game's easy. Chat, so show your support for Ryan to watch anime. Give me all your 2B. Macros, what does this mean?
Nice work. You should check him.
I will watch anime. I'll watch every Miyazaki film, 1 to 2 per year for the rest of my life.
You may not realize this.
What I struggle to watch
But the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lock.
are 9 new shows released every September that have a name like The Bonfire of the Luminous. And then you're like, oh, that's an interesting show. What's it about? And you're like, at a rural high school. I'm okay. That's enough.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna sell my junk. Sell that junk! Hold on. I'm gonna go check on my wife.